Some people know exactly what they want to do in life at age 5, and they live up to it. Whether it's their own desire or a family desire, only that person can say. And then other people have no freaking clue where to go in life. Where did I go wrong? Who steered me wrong? Where did I steer myself wrong? Why can't I figure it out? I want to feel settled. I want to feel stable. I want to feel secure in myself. Well, maybe it's not so much a test of not having it figured out, but a test of adaptability and this idea of gripping so hard to an expectation. So the easiest way to figure out what you want to do in your life is to not play the game at all. Welcome to the world of unpredictability, confusion in this world. So, when it comes to life, we have this habit, I guess you could say, of gripping so tightly to the idea of not having it figured out that we often miss a million things along the way and where we have figured it out. So think back to all those things that never worked out in your life, or the things you wanted, you desired. Did they not change over time? Or by not getting something or somebody, did it not lead you somewhere else? So is it a possibility that the great cosmic circle above us it's not about having a concrete goal for some of us. It's about, like I said, adaptability and this ability to grow. So if we had it all figured out, if we had everything in the world, where would we go from there? It would be difficult to grow constantly. It's this constant push and pull and tugging match and trying to have the quick fix and comparing ourselves to others. Well, here's a few tips for you. Number one is what you want will fluctuate over time. It will change. If you think back to things you wanted 10 years ago, 15 years ago, chances are maybe you don't want those things anymore. You don't want the same person anymore. So if we were just static human beings, we would go nowhere, essentially. So that's kind of what we do with this idea of, oh, I don't have it figured out yet, I'm wasting time. Yes, you're wasting time thinking so much and gripping so hard to the idea of, I don't have my one thing figured out in life. But maybe there's not one thing, maybe there's a gray area. Maybe you can do all the things. Just as long as you move in any direction, the energy moves with you. So it doesn't essentially matter what you do, it's just our expectations that we hold on to about it needs to be concrete. So number two, realize that everything takes time in life. We know that we live in this world where I want it now, right? It's like, what's her name from Willy Wonka? I want it now, I want the candy bar. So this is kind of like being a toddler who can't handle life, essentially. We're reverting back to that. But it's also the world we live in. It's like instant, I want a quick fix. I'm just gonna keep putting Band-Aids on and just gonna keep ripping them back off. Realize that it takes time. And as you are growing as a person, life is going to grow with you. Things are gonna change around you. You are going to change internally. You know, again, it's releasing the grip we have. Number three is journaling your thoughts down. By now, you have a laundry list of things that you don't want, I'm sure. So we're always thinking, oh, I don't want that, I don't want that. Well, there's a start where you can kind of pick apart those things that you don't want and transform them into things that you do want. Again, we waste so much. I'm not going to say we're not wasting time, because that's my next thing. There is no wasted time. But we spend so much time worrying over the things that we don't want. We don't want to repeat the cycle. So it kind of forces us into this idea of, I'm not going to do this, I'm not going to do that, because it's similar to what I have done in my past. And we get in our heads about it. But like I said, as long as you move, it doesn't matter. The energy is going to move with you. Life is going to detour you wherever you need to go, okay? The universe has your back. That's what everybody always says, and it does to a certain degree. It has your back. So don't think that you need to have it figured out. You are not somebody else. Which leads me to my next tip, number 4, there's no such thing as wasted time. There are only lessons that we learn along the way. So we think, oh, I made this mistake, 10 years ago. We're rehashing about 10 years ago, how we took the wrong job or we dated the wrong person. Yeah, but if we didn't go through those experiences, we might not have led us to other experiences. And sometimes we don't think about what we're learning along the way, what we're picking up. It's almost like a video game character who's picking up, little gold nuggets along the way. We do it subtly. We don't notice it because it's not right in our face. Like, here's a book and read it and I have these lessons now in my head. No, little things that we pick up along the way from, things we've done in our experiences we've had. Nothing is wasted time. That is only our perception of it, that we're wasting time. We're wasting time, which leads me to the last tip I'm going to give you is comparison. And comparing yourself to other people is the root of all evil. Root of all evil, because we say to ourselves, oh, they're settled, this person's settled, they're married, they have kids, they're in a job that they love, and blah, blah, blah. And we compare ourselves and we feel so terrible. We can't accept that we're in our own spot of uncertainty, and it's okay to feel uncertain, and it's okay to feel confused, because there's not one way to go in life. There's not one way to be in life. It's these expectations that we set on ourselves that maybe we think others want from us, and it becomes this diluted idea of what's right and what's wrong. But hey, there is no right way to go about life. And yes, you feel uncertain, and yes, you feel confused, and guess what? That's okay. It's perfectly okay to feel uncertain in life, and things are unpredictable. Yes, we want stability. Yes, we want to feel secure. Yes, we want to feel stable and grounded. But the more we attach to this idea of not having it figured out, the more we put our energy into that, and we miss everything that we have figured out, that we can take from past experiences and learn from them. Or maybe take things that we enjoyed as a kid and take that and say, okay, I'm gonna write that down. Even if it's not a concrete thing, it's like, oh, when I was 4, I wanted to be an astronaut, or I want to be a teacher. I don't want that now. Yeah, but why? What about it can transfer into your life now? And a lot of it is, we feel indecisive. There's too many choices in life. I felt this way. Too many choices. I'm overwhelmed with choices. That's only because the black and white thinking side of us is like, I need to make the one perfect decision, and if this decision is not perfect, then I'm gonna melt or something. No, you're not gonna melt. What's gonna happen is you're gonna realize, okay, all right, there's some things I can pick out of here, there's some lessons I can learn, but I'm gonna keep moving. Keep moving, but for now it's fine. Okay, so some things are temporary detours or temporary solutions to other things. We don't know. We don't know what the universe has in store for us necessarily. So here's my advice for you today. Stop holding on to the expectations that you need to have it all figured out right now. I don't care how old you are. You could be 75 years old and still not know. And hey, guess what? It's okay. Why do we feel like we have to be set in stone? Because we all know that if you're a rock, you don't move. You don't flow with life. Yes, we all want to feel happy. Yes, we all want to feel grounded and secure. Point taken. I hear you. Believe me, I hear you. But it's us holding on to this idea, I'm confused, I don't have it figured out, I'm looking at everybody around me and I'm missing my own life. I'm missing the gold nuggets that I'm picking up along the way, and I don't even know it. I don't even realize that I'm growing and I'm evolving because I am so attached to this idea of what I think my life should look like. And most of the time it's because what I think my life should look like is an echo of somebody else. But I'm not somebody else. You're not somebody else. I'm not you. You're not me. So I'm sorry I don't have the quick fix solution, easy solution, other than to not play the game that's running inside your head like a hamster wheel. And just knowing that it's okay to feel this way. So let the emotions fly, write it out. Like I said, you have a list of things that you don't want. Okay, you can start there, start small, but don't feel like you're a leper in some sort of way, because a good majority of people feel the same way, but they don't want to admit it because they're thinking the same exact thing about you, that maybe you have it figured out. You know what I mean? Like, we're always projecting and we're always creating these narratives in our head that just aren't true. So the more we can flow with life and adapt and just realize that just doing anything is okay. Okay? Just move the energy and it will redirect you. It will guide you in life. But don't just sit there and ruminate over it. And I know it's hard because we get very indecisive, and I've been this way too, where our head's gonna explode because there's too many options out there. Too many options. And my list of what I don't want to do, it keeps growing and growing and growing and growing. That's okay. It's something. It's something tangible that you have that you can work on. So anyway, I hope this video was helpful. I don't know. I've been there. I'm sure you've been there. So I just thought that maybe it would resonate with some of you. Let me know if it does. Leave a comment below. Hit that subscribe button. I put out new videos every single week on all kinds of cool topics for you. Things that I think maybe people will resonate with, you know? If you have any other ideas of video ideas, let me know. Always hit me up. Always looking for things that maybe you struggle with or you want to hear about, and I'll do my best. So on that note, have a great day, and I will see you on the next video. Peace.